the political power play behind the crypto revival. On Wednesday, July 16th, the U.S. House of Representatives shocked the financial world by narrowly passing a motion to reconsider a crucial set of crypto bills that had just been defeated a day earlier. The final tally, a nail-biting 215-211 vote. Now let's be crystal clear, this wasn't the final vote to pass the bills. It was a procedural move, but an essential one. Without it, the legislation was dead in the water. So what changed overnight? According to insiders, there was a late-night meeting inside the Oval Office between Donald Trump and a group of House Republicans. Trump didn't just attend, he personally urged them to support the Genius and Clarity Acts, saying it was time to give the U.S. crypto sector a definitive green light. Now that's rare, a former president directly influencing crypto legislation at this level. That shows how serious things just got. The bills in play, why they matter. Let's break down what's actually in this revived legislative package, the Genius Act. This one's a big deal. It would create a clear, federally recognized framework for stablecoins. That means less fear, more adoption, and smoother rails for companies launching real-world assets on-chain. The Clarity Act. Perhaps even more important, this bill aims to define the legal structure of the crypto markets, specifying which tokens fall under SEC or CFTC jurisdiction. That means fewer lawsuits like Ripple's and more predictable rules. The Anti-CBDC Surveillance Act. This bill would ban the Federal Reserve from launching a U.S. central bank digital currency without explicit congressional approval. It's designed to protect financial privacy and limit state overreach. All three bills are being seen as a major win for decentralization, innovation, and, yes, tokens like XRP that have long struggled in the regulatory gray zone. Why XRP stands to gain big? Let's connect the dots. XRP has long been caught in the crossfire between regulators. Ripple's ongoing battle with the SEC over whether XRP is a security still looms large. But with the Clarity Act in play, we may finally get a ruling that defines once and for all what XRP is and isn't. On top of that, stablecoin clarity under the Genius Act could open the floodgates for Ripple's RLUSD to integrate deeper into payment systems. And by stopping the CBDC train, the Anti-CBDC Act protects decentralized payment tokens, like XRP, from being sidelined by government-issued competitors. Simply put, XRP just got a triple shot of potential fuel. A surge of institutional money incoming? Now, here's where things get really interesting. If these bills pass, it could remove many of the legal uncertainties keeping institutional investors on the sidelines. With ETFs and Treasury adoption already warming up for XRP, regulatory clarity would be the final puzzle piece for mass capital inflows. And remember, XRP already outperformed Bitcoin by 273% last year, without ETF access or big money backing. Imagine what happens with those doors wide open. Are you finding this deep dive helpful? Then do me a favor, tap that like button so the algorithm shares this with more XRP holders. And if you haven't already, subscribe so you never miss a critical shift in the crypto landscape. We bring the clarity others leave out. What happens next? While the motion to reconsider was a big win, the battle isn't over. The House still needs to hold a second rules vote to move these bills to formal debate and final passage. At the time of this recording, that vote is still underway, and it's anyone's guess how it'll land. Expect more high-stakes meetings, media spin, and lobbying from both pro-crypto and anti-crypto camps. But one thing is certain, crypto regulation in the US is about to transform, and XRP is sitting in the front row. We are living through a moment in history where politics and blockchain are colliding like never before. The Genius Act, the Clarity Act, and the Anti-CBDC bill aren't just legislation. They represent a turning point for the future of decentralized finance, and a lifeline for projects like XRP to finally get the green light they deserve. So whether you're trading, building, or just hodling, you need to stay laser-focused over the next few days. This isn't the time to sleep on updates. That's it for today's breakdown. But trust me, the story is far from over. If you found value here, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to TJ Crypto World, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think these bills will pass? Is XRP headed for its next all-time high? I want to hear from you. And if you haven't seen my last video on XRP's massive ETF push, go watch that now. It ties directly into today's episode and could give you a trading edge. Thanks for watching TJ Crypto World, where we decode the signal, not the noise. See you in the next one.